What's up? Yeah, we're in the truck with Landon, and I'm gonna try to explain in the best of my ability of what we're doing. You guys know that his wheelies have been just wobbling all over the place. His rear wheel is, first he has spokes, which I'm personally not a fan of spokes in the first place. What the hell, man? Find out what you're doing! Rear wheel is missing like 3 spokes on it, which probably doesn't help the whole bike wobble thing. So we're headed to Dustin Sullivan's place so that homeboy here can find himself a mag, at least for the rear, and we can get a mag on his bike, get a little more stability in that thing. I'm going because, like you guys have seen me talk, I've been wanting to get a rear fender. This, as you can tell, is not my current fender. This is a fender that I bought from Dustin, and it just so happened to be color matched, but it's the wrong fender. It's like for a 05, I believe, and the mounting holes are a little too, it doesn't bolt up. It could bolt up, but it doesn't. Yeah, it just sucks because this one just happens to be perfectly color matched to my bike, so it wouldn't look all janky. But to be honest with you, with what I'm trying to do, it's not the end of the world if it's not color matched. On our drive there though, I figured I'd give you guys some highlights of what's been going on. I've been in a weird, the past couple videos that I have filmed, I went to edit and it just didn't feel right to me. If I don't like it, if I don't feel right about it, I'm not gonna upload it. But there was some good little bits in the videos, if that makes sense. So on our drive there, I'm gonna show you guys just highlights of what's been going on, kind of everything. So in a minute since I've been out here with Kevin. That was a cop. What do you think it was? Thank you. Wow, that was a good video, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That was a real good video, wasn't
amazing.
it? I really like
A1 editing.
Yeah, I loved how.
All right, I'll be back. I have to make withdrawal from this gas.
I don't think I'm gonna film in here. He's not doesn't really seem like the kind of guy. I'd be like, what do you do with the camera? I'm gonna film in there because I don't know how he is with it, but he's definitely. If you're in Oklahoma, period, I mean, he's kind of worth hitting up, and he'll ship stuff. This ain't a sponsorship or nothing. He ain't giving us a deal on anything, but I mean, all his stuff is kind of a deal anyway.
It's just nice to know that somebody's there. Like if you up and you're like, you know, like you, where you're like, I need a fender stat, and you don't want to order one and have it painted. There's somewhere where you can go. And
So you want to tell them? Tell them what just happened.
So I got a pair of switch blades for my Dyna. We went originally because I need mags bad because my spokes are crap. but ended up there were a pair of switchblades there, and I got them for $450, which is apparently unheard of. So I'm a happy person.
Bro,
right
he had a set of switchblades there that he had a guy coming for $1,000 for, and we swung in and picked up a set of switchblades for $450. That's a hell of a deal. That is, you're not gonna have to do much modifying. Like my mags, I had to drill out the holes, cut spaces, and you're not gonna have to do any of that. We're gonna go back to Landon's house and get these babies put on. These bars, if you look at them, they're bent, and they're kind of one piece, and they're a little too tall, in my opinion. But we've got my old set of ProTapers right here, some CR highs, and some 7-inch hard case performance risers. He got himself a 7/8 built well whiskey throttle tube, and
spacers.
Yeah, spacers for the controls. Eventually he'll do the clutch lever as well, and the controls and all that. But a lot of people always ask me about my bar setup and how I did it. My bars have kind of been through different steps along the way, and basically what we're about to do here is like the very first step that I did to get ProTapers on my bike. Eventually I will go through my my bar setup, because you can see I don't have any controls up here, and there's no wires running up here. All I've got is my little kill switch wire right here. So eventually I'll go through that, because I get a lot of questions about that too, but I'm gonna make it happen. Oh, you're blurry. There you go, now you're crispy. Oh my god, make love to the camera. Yeah. So this issue you guys will probably run into, and it's probably a lot of the questions that people are asking when they ask me how to do my bars. But a lot of Harley bars, especially if you're coming from stock bars, are going to be ran internally. So the wires to all your switches are going to come out of the neck here, and they're going to go up into the bar, inside the bar, over, and then out right here. Don't cut your wires thinking like, oh, I can just chop them and then solder them back together. He's pulling the pins out of the plug. That plug ain't gonna fit all the way through the bars. But if you take a picture of where each color goes to the plug, you can get in there and you can depin the plug, and then it's basically just gonna be the wires. That's gonna make it so much easier to pull through all the bars and everything. They sell some ProTapers where you can run internal wiring. I've never have, and I don't really want to, because as you guys see on my bike, eventually I ended up just getting rid of the wiring on the bars completely anyway. This is kind of what I did. Is everybody always asks me where my switches went. You can see he don't have switches up here on the bars or anything. It's just throttle tube, brake, and clutch lever. It's so much cleaner, but he's just got his buttons just zip tied right down here, just onto the side. He can still use his buttons and everything. That's how I had mine. I had mine zip tied to the bottom of the risers right here. Eventually most of my buttons didn't do anything anyway, so I just went ahead and chopped them all except for my kill switch, and that's the only thing I've actually got. $450. Look, you can see right here, geez, missing spokes. Stability. We got the wheels on. It's looking good, dude. Looking real good. Woo!